Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us His truth. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing, it's at a fine lesson. All right, what Esau, the so-called white man, calls, UFOs, or those, those aerial phenomena things, those are actually the chariots of Israel. All right, that's how we're gonna get up out of here, man. The Lord's coming back. The Lord, who the world refers to as JC, his real name is Yahweh Shai, and he's a so-called black man. All right, he's very dark with woolly hair, white woolly hair, and a beard. He's coming back to save us, man, to rescue us, all right, from the hands of the oppressor, you see? And he's coming in this fashion. The way he left was up in a chariot. A chariot came and picked him up, and he's coming back in a chariot. And guess what? Every eye shall see him. Can you grab Revelation 1 and 7? But this is Psalms 68, verse 17. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. All right, so the Lord's coming deep, man. All right, with an army, man. He's the Lord of Sabaoth, man, the Lord of the armies of Israel. You see?
That's right.
And you know what? One angel could destroy this whole world, man. How much more Yahweh Shai, number 2 in the universe? All right, the Son of the living power, Yahweh, man. You see? So we have nothing to fear, man. And also, can you grab 2 Kings, the 6th chapter, on deck as well?
Okay.
Because there be more with us than they be any of these niggas out here in the world, man. And I'm talking about these heathens and these 2/3. All right, don't fear them, don't worry about them, because it's the Lord that fights for us. It's the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, that's going to deliver us and lead and direct our paths. Okay.
That's right. I got Revelation, but can I read this Psalms real quick to back up that scriptures? Because the chariots of the Most High are the angels, man. And they also refer them as clouds. This is Psalms 104 and 3. Who laid the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, right? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind. So hey, those chariots those clouds are the chariots of the Most High, man, who the Lord refers to as clouds, man. This is Revelation, all right, chapter 1, verse 7. And it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, those chariots, right? And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall well because of him, even so Amen. Right? So when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to come with tens and thousands of chariots, man. Right? To what, man? To render recompense upon this wicked kingdom, man. I got one more. This is Psalms. This is the book of Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, for behold, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Right. That was verse 15. This is verse 16. For fire and by sword will the Lord plead with all his flesh, and the slain of the Most High shall be many, man.
Right. When you go into that word plead, it means judge, man. The Lord's coming back with judgment. All right, Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth, but a sword. He's coming with a sword. He's coming to destroy the wicked, man, and at the same time deliver his righteous elect, man. You see?
That's right.
Because our righteousness is of Yahweh Shai, man. Right.
And this place, America, is known as modern day Egypt, man. Right. And the Lord's going to visit modern day Egypt, man, because this is where the second Exodus is going to take place. Just like the Lord delivered us out of Egypt the first time and guided us through that chariot, right? As in Mount Sinai, as we read. All right, so the Lord is gonna deliver us again with similar fashion, man. All right, because the nukes are gonna hit this place, man, and the only escape is to be beamed up in those chariots, man. But this is Isaiah 19 and 1. This is the burden of Egypt. Ooh. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
Yep.
All right, so how can you ride? We know this is not talking about actual cloud, because you can't ride, upon a cloud, man. So this is more metaphorically speaking about those chariots of the Most High, man. The chariots of salvation, like when you're reading in Habakkuk, I believe it's the 2nd chapter, the 3rd, right? But it says, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it, man. Right? Because these people are gonna be astonished, all right, when they see the Lord covering the earth, man. All right, scriptures tell you, I believe in Daniel's, that the chariot that the Lord comes with, man, is gonna cover the whole earth, man. Right? It tells you Nezra is like a graven graven mountain, man. Meaning it was so big, man, and it's explained that it was so big, like Ezra couldn't see the end of it. Right? Yeah. That's what you call the mothership, man, or the fathership, I should say. Right? You know, and that's what you when you watch that movie Independence Day with Will Smith, right? You see the big ass ship, man, because they get that off the scriptures, right? And I believe NASA, spotted a chariot the size of the planet, man, or even greater.
It was bigger than the planet.
You know, so these chariots, they could shapeshift, man, or whatever, man.
Yeah, the one that NASA found or saw was they called it Ezekiel's wheel because it was rotating, going towards the earth, and it was bigger than the earth, man.
Right, and the book of Ezekiel describes how those chariots look, man. A wheel within a wheel. Yeah. Right. You know, and Ezekiel described the characteristics of them, man. They were fierce, right? They had power in them. They were able to fly, right? And what, man? The angels were there, man. Which the angels are so-called black people, man. Or they look like so-called black people, I should say, man. All right, with woolly hair, because that's how the Lord's people look like. Yahushua, he had woolly hair, right? His hands and his feet like unto fire brass, as if it burned in the furnace. All right, so the children of the Most High are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Different shades of brown, man. You know, what do you call it? From waving from real dark skin to light brown skin, man. You know, but the Lord's coming back to save his people in those chariots, man. Right? You know, and the scripture says 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed, perish here in America, man. Right? That's going to be the plague. Those missiles are going to be the plague that is going to destroy this place. Right? And salvation is going to come through those chariots.
Right, the chariots are going to be doing their part of destroying Esau, Edom, and these people, man. Like, straight judgment's coming, and that's the time that we're looking forward to, man. All right.
But I got another one here. I quoted it in the book of Habakkuk, right? Yeah. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "Was the Lord displeased against the rivers? Was thy anger against the rivers? Was thy wrath against the sea?" Why? Because the Lord's going to consume everything that's in this place, man. Here in Babylon the Great, rivers are going to dry up. All right, everything's going to become a complete desert, man. All right, nothing's going to be recognized of this place. All right, you're not going to come back here, and say, "Oh, this is where Chicago was," or "This is where the Statue of Liberty was," man. Nah, everything's going to be completely destroyed through that fire, man. The scripture says it's destroying wind to empty out the whole land, man. All right. So it says, "Was thy wrath against the sea, that thou didst ride upon thy horses and thy chariots of salvation?" Right. That's those horses and those chariots speaking about. That's speaking about those chariots, man. That power, man. Right. Like we're reading, you wanted 2 Kings, right?
Yeah, because build brothers' faith up as well, because we're going into Jacob's trouble. You see, all hell's about to break loose, man. A time like no other, man. A time of evil, all right, is coming to the wicked, man. All right, to starting with the 2/3 of our own people, man. Starting with those that know that they're Israelites but are going off and teaching and leading the flock astray. This time is upon us, man. But guess what? Those that are have the covering of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, hey, we're gonna be cool, all right. And this is a faith booster right here, You see, because we are never alone, man. All right. Lord willing, we're of the elect. Hey, man, the Lord has angels hedging us up, man. All right. Because it tells you in Psalms 34:7 that the angel of the Lord encampeth around them, around those that fear the Lord, and delivereth them. Roughly paraphrasing. You see. So the time that we're coming in, hey man, the Lord's gonna give charge to His angels to encamp around us, man. All right. It tells you in Psalms 91 that with our own eyes we'll see the reward of the wicked. All right. But it's not gonna come near to us. You see, because we love Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Hey, He's gonna deliver us, man. And that's the hope and faith that we have. You see. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at verse.
It's like 19 or something. It's like two. It's 2 verses though.
Right, it's 16. But I want to start at. I'm gonna start at 15. And when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early and gone forth, behold, a host compassed the city both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. So this was just Elisha and Elijah, man. So what was Elijah speaking about, man? He's talking about the chariots of the Most High, man. The angels, right, that can appear and disappear, man. They're interdimensional beings, man. Right? So, hey, like the brother mentioned, man, the Spirit of the Lord compasses about them that fear Him, man. Hey, there's angels around us all the time, man. And those chariots, they could appear and disappear, right? So, like at the time of the Maccabees, when Judas Maccabees and his sons would go to war, right? Those chariots will set apparitions against the enemy, man, right? Because the Lord could do that, man. The scriptures strength coming from heaven, man.
That's it.
So the Lord could deliver a host of thousands, right? From just a few people, man. You see what I'm saying?
No shit, even just one. You gotta understand the power that we're dealing with, man. All right, one angel could destroy this whole earth, man. One angel. All right, and the Lord has thousands of them, man. All right, protecting us. So we got nothing to fear, Akim. And you few sincere sisters.
I got one more. It's Psalm 91:7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee, man. So there you go, man. The Lord, has a hedge over the men of the Lord, and the women who are the elect, man.
Yep.
So if you have faith and trust in the Lord, man, you got to keep that faith until the end, right? And believe in these things, man, and believe in the miracles.
Yes.
Right. Because if you believe the things that happen in the scriptures, hey, they're gonna become a reality in our time, man.
Right. And that's why, Lord willing, this builds you brothers up. Because listen, we haven't resisted a blood yet. All right. But the time is coming where we're all going to be tested, man. All right. We're all going to be tried, and we cannot waver. We got to keep our integrity and hold on to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man, for deliverance, for salvation. To be fed during the famine, man. All right. That all this takes faith, and ultimately, being predestined for salvation. Hey, and with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us His truth. And salutations to all the Akim pushing His word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa ababa ball.